Welcome, sports fans, to another episode of Sports with Ed. In this episode, I'm going to be discussing the resumption of Major League Baseball season, UFC 249, as well as some more about Isaiah Thomas and why he was left off the Dream Team, and some other interesting tidbits along the way. In this first segment, I'm going to be discussing UFC 249. Coming up this Saturday, as well as the resumption of Major League Baseball season. UFC 249 is a nice way for us to transition back into sports. I appreciate Dana White's efforts and what he's tried to do. I know he wanted to do this about a month ago, and it just didn't pan out. I think this time it looks very promising, for sure. The card is terrific. It's been regarded as the best card in UFC history, and I don't doubt that. It ought to be really something. The only drawback is there aren't going to be any fans in attendance, and I think it's going to be an adjustment for the competitors, to be sure. No question about that. However, because it's going to be like a practice for them, only one that counts, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out and who gains an advantage from it and who is at a disadvantage because they don't have the crowd necessarily backing them. That part will be very, very interesting. And also, as I heard, there will be sounds that you don't normally hear during a fight because of the crowd being there. With that having been said, I wish Dana White and UFC luck in pulling this off, and it's a step forward towards the resumption of sports, to be sure. In the next segment, I'll be discussing the resumption of Major League Baseball season. Stay tuned with Sports with Ed on Ed's Sports Channel.